Hello, welcome to the Grumtastic stream. I'm Grum. Well, that's not my real name, but it's the name I go by on there. I don't actually know if I'm going to be playing with anyone today. I think Milo was saying that he probably wouldn't be around. And I just got a message from, well, earlier today, I got a message from Carbon to say that he wouldn't be around. So, unless Dannon shows up, yeah, just me on my lonesome, on the Todd. Been busy today. I'm still not set up with the streamer computer. In fact, I don't think I even switched it on today. So, in light of what I was talking about yesterday, I can't remember what it was called, the NDI, wasn't it? So, the NDI was a way of transmitting the screen. I kept saying the screen, but what I actually meant by that was OBS. So, you've got OBS running on the source machine. So, in this case, my gaming rig, which is my main PC. I'm still using it for normal day-to-day stuff, except when I'm streaming, in which case I'm only using it to game with. That's important. So on OBS, you've got if you've got studio mode on, you actually get two display windows. You have one called preview and another one called program. Program is what you can see, so where it says let's talk about stuff, and preview is the next one that you're going to see after I hit the transition button. Okay, and what I've got it set to is it actually swaps. So the preview becomes the program becomes the preview, and then if I need to change it, I can change it to something else. So in a way, you're queuing up the next scene, which is how I like it. So the NDI system transmits the program screen, the one that you're looking at, but doesn't do anything else with it. It doesn't do any encoding or anything like that. That's the source. So the receiving computer, so in this case my streaming PC, will also have OBS set up, and it receives that information, and then it does all the encoding stuff that it needs to do and transmits it to Twitch. And also I'm going to set it to record. Because I want to keep my Stream Deck on my main gaming PC, because it's also my main day-to-day computer, that means that I've got to have buttons that transmit across to the streaming PC, because everything is going to be happening on the streaming PC. Yeah. Because it's just complicated. Yeah. So, what was my reasoning? I can't remember what my reasoning was now. Because I record, the recording is going to be happening on the streaming PC as well as the broadcasting, because I can't record on the gaming PC. And if I was recording, it will be encoding. And the whole point of the exercise is to have a different device that's actually doing the encoding stuff, doing all that grunt work, which leaves the PC left to do the gaming stuff. So it should be giving me more CPU, more processing power to the game, and then it pipes whatever information I need to across to the other computer, and the other computer does everything else, which is basically how the multi-cores work, because one core does one thing and says, another core comes on and says, hey, I can help, I'll shoulder some of the weight. sharing the load. So yeah, it's complicated. So I'm using Voicemeeter, I'm using OBS, and obviously I'm using Discord and other Discord and TeamSpeak and Skype and all the other sort of communication things. I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do with Discord yet, but what I thought I could do is, instead of doing it that way and having it straightforward, OBS on the other one, it does the encoding and just broadcasts it, and that's it. What I thought I'd do is I'll treat it like a source. So I'm going to send the game on OBS on this end, the other computer, and then the other computer will treat it like a source and then do all the other stuff, all the scenes and all the other stuff that I do, which of course means that my Stream Deck has to be able to send information across to the other computer. So there's a thing called OBS WebSocket. OBS WebSocket is a plugin for OBS, and basically it's like an API, and it allows you to send commands to it to get it to do stuff, which is kind of how I've been doing a lot of the stuff. One of the good things about the OBS WebSocket is that it is a web socket, and so if you know what the IP address and all the other bits and the password, and you can get in, then you can get in from any other computer around the world. So that's remote. However, the plugin that I've got on Stream Deck doesn't do all of the functionality that the OBS WebSocket can do. It just does the stuff that OBS, the other OBS plugin on Stream Deck can't do. And the other OBS Stream Deck plugin, the one that's built in, the one that you get as default, that only works on the local device. It doesn't work across the network. So I couldn't switch sources on and off, which is what I've been doing. I had it very simple at the beginning. I had the intro screen, which is the one that you were looking at, and I got the mini screen, which is the one you're looking at now. I got the play window, which is the game itself in full screen, which is the one that's queued up, wait to go. Then I had a mini plus, which was actually plus because it did lots of other things apart from just the mini. It had lots of things. So if I was doing the bio break, then it had a phrase that came up and it showed the video. That was then switched off. Then if I had the hide game screen, which I've renamed it to hide game now, that showed the same mini plus, but it switched on other words and panels and etc. And it was playing music. And all of those things were kind of controlled by the OBS plugin that doesn't work remotely. So I thought, well, the way around it is to reorganize how OBS works, because OBS itself works in two ways. There's the input sounds that you've got, all the different channels. I mean, desktop, mic, other things if you've got voice meter set up. They can be done as a global setting, which is what I had, or they can be done per scene, which is what I've now changed it to, which meant I had to go through every single scene and add a source for each sound input, which is why you can hear me now and you can hear the music now. You couldn't hear me before on the intro scene because the only audio device on that was Spotify. So it filters it out for you, so you don't have to switch things on and off. It actually makes a lot more sense to do it that way, to be honest. I don't know why I didn't do it that way. Well, I do know why I didn't do it that way. I only discovered it a couple of weeks ago that was how it was supposed to work, because I could never get it to work before. And then I think I found an article that actually explained it properly. So, yeah. So I'm happy that that's that. The underlying thing and the reason why a lot of this has taken a long time is that I have to be mindful of the fact that if I start something, I've got to get it done before the stream starts. And if I don't complete it before the stream starts, then I can't do a stream. So I've got to make sure that at the end of whatever project I'm doing, I can still stream 8 o'clock British summertime. So lots and lots of different things that are going on in the background. Because I can't switch sources on and off, I can only switch to different scenes. I've had to create new scenes. So the mini plus is now split into mini bio, mini hide, and mini buy, which is the goodbye scene. Bio is the bio break, so that's intermission, plays the video. Hide is what I renamed, but basically it hides the game, but still got sound. and then bye, which is basically saying goodbye. But that one I had to split into two because at the end of the stream, I have the scene, and I'm talking, and the people in Discord can be talking, etc. This is where I'm saying goodbye and all that sort of stuff, and they're saying goodbye. And then I push a button, the scene stays as it is, but those other channels mute, and the music volume goes up, and it carries on. So I've actually had to split that into two scenes, and I haven't really tested that yet. In fact, I haven't really tested a lot of this stuff, so I'm just hoping it's going to work. I'm in the realms of it should work. I did a bit of testing, but not a full test with the stream going. So there you go. The other thing I noticed yesterday, I changed it to 60 frames per second, and I forgot to change it back. So I'm actually streaming at 60 frames. Fortunately, it didn't seem to have a major impact until towards the end of the stream when the game started to get a bit choppy. But yeah. What else have we got? Yeah. The other thing that I've discovered this morning was the V-band, which is the thing I've got for sending the audio between the two devices, so that if I've got Spotify on the streaming computer and it's playing music, I can hear it on the speakers on my gaming PC without having to add extra speakers. That's cool. So the problem with that, a lot of inherent things, is that obviously I need to remote control voice meter. And the way you do it is with V-band again. V-band actually has the thing. Now, I found the instructions on how to do it, and I had a good old read of it, but I didn't actually get around to doing it because I spent basically the rest of the day resetting all the scenes and sources and everything. So that was fun. And taking backups and all sorts of other stuff. Anyway, let's see if this works. Yay! Right, okay, we're in game. I did have a plan to do a bunker. Be that I'm going to be doing this on my own. Oh, actually, I better open a door. Let's open that one. Oh, how are these two? Oh, 93%. Cool. You got anything out here? Right, we did unload quite a lot of stuff out of the cars, I think, but I've still got quite a lot of stuff in my car. I've got to offload. I'm really running out of space to put stuff, I think. Oh, that's the same one. No, it's yeah, that one. Right, that one there. That one there. Yeah. Keep that one there. One there. No. Oh. Right, that go there. Move those down. I think. Right, base. Those down. Stupid things. You're up here for. No, don't do that. Where have you gone? Oh, you gone there. Right. Right. Like some bit of space there. I can tilt that over there. That's a bit of extra space. I don't think I've got anything else that's any. Move that. Yeah. Actually, if I put those over there. That's much more space. Right. Right, okay. Right, what else we can get in there? I want to keep some of this stuff in here. That go in there? Yeah, that goes in there. I don't know. I'll just throw it away. If it's in the way, throw it away. Let's grab that out. Oh, that will fit in gaps. Right. Didn't I ever? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Where are they? I'm too neat by far. I want to check something on that. There we go. There's space down the bottom now. Nice. Got space there, so we can put these guns down here. Currently, I want to keep the 8 and 87. Like, put in there. I don't think there are go that way. Right. Probably easier if I just do that. It's where I want. Easy for me to get to. Yes. Get that in there. This Made Linen thing is a bit of a joke, isn't it? There's some jockey. Right. Oh, I heard someone out there. Well, I did have an idea of a bunker that I wanted to do. I think I'd much rather have done it with someone, but you know. Oh. Keyboard's not doing its lighting up thing. Oh, I know what it is, because I'm not plugged in. Hold on a sec. There we go. Put that in. Oh. Maybe I should have done that. Yeah, that's bad. Oh. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Everything's dark in my room. It doesn't help. Oh. It doesn't help that everything's black. Got black things in the black place. It's all black on black. Oh, here we go. Right. Is there a drop? Yes, there's a drop. Oh, the drop over there. Okay, cool. I can get to that by going. Yeah. Excuse me. Got the old cough back again. Oh. That's the castle. You see the you can't now, but you can see the, there you go, you see the peaks through the the towers. Through the trees. Okay, through here. Tiptoe through the tulips. Probably have come back the house slope there. Anyway. I do rather feel like I've gone the wrong way. Anyway. Yeah, there's somewhere, I think. Oh, yeah. No, that's right. Do this. That was a handbrake turn, that was, by the way. The mouse is not keeping up. Okay. And then there's a turn in just off here somewhere. I think. Ooh. If you experience any judder in the game, especially when I'm driving, it's probably the game and not you. So I got a feeling I had a plan, but I don't think I can actually do it. I was going to cut across there, but I can't because the barrier's in the way, and the barrier's all the way down, isn't it? Mistakes have been made. Never mind. We'll just have to follow the road. Not a huge deal. It was just would have saved a bit of time and a bit of off-roady bit. That was the plan. I could have saved myself a lot of trouble. Oh, look at that. I can cut a corner here. Okay. We'll head down here and then I'll go off-road in a straight line. I want to go east. We'll just keep going east. Go off the road. Through here. Oh god, rocks. Trees. Well, that's a bit dense. East. And that's why, because there's a horrible Anything? A nice dip. The reason I say that's a nice dip is because quite often when you plan a public server, you want somewhere to hide the car, and the best place to hide the car is off the beaten track, but also it needs to be somewhere where people can't see it from any sort of distance. But if they're on top of it, then fair enough. Oh, it's on the other side of those trees on the left. In front and to the left, so probably the quickest and the easiest way is just to go straight down here. The airport over there. And there's a cut round. There we go. There's no flashing light. That's a good sign. Oh, can I get through there? There's the old fence. No, I can't. Still no flashing lights. Right. Here we are. Something I just realised I haven't done is the quick access. I just do that. Make sure it's loaded. Not. Okay, cool. What we got? Some of those, yes please. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Yes, yes. Nope, nope. Nope, nope. That's quite a long fuse on there. We're good. Right, I said yes to the arrows because they're the same arrows that I've got. M1 bullets, and that's for the other car. For the other car. For the other gun. The gun that's not mine. Right. What's wrong with it? There's a road. I could be just driving on the road. What was I thinking? Okay. I'm going to go to the bunker anyway. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to get into it or not, but you know, one doesn't know till one tries. Just be careful going through those bits because quite often there's hay bales and you don't like those mounds, the hay mound, those, not bales, the mounds. Oh, I'll tell you what. There was a farm that we used to have a base at, which was down here. I shall go now and have a look. Oh god. Oh, game froze then. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Sometimes there are cars here. I just want to go and have a look. Quite often there's zombies, but I'm not seeing any. Probably a tractor. No. 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 Nothing at all. Oh. Anyhow. Now, I'm trying to remember how we get through here. I used to go down the wall, but I got a funny feeling there were some bits that were difficult to navigate. So, we shall see what we shall see. Put the headlights on. Oh god, yeah. Wow. The sun is setting, it's probably not a good sign. Ah. Visibility is poor. I'm gonna have to check the map in a bit. Oh, stop driving. Where are we? Okay. I remember once I was driving down here full pelt and there was an aloe vera plant. I think it was an aloe vera plant down here somewhere. And I hit it. Full power, I was doing full speed. I blew my car up. Probably in the next bit because you don't get aloe veras here. It's probably where it's sort of deserty colour. It literally spawned as I was driving up to it. We might see it along the way down here. You can't hit them anymore. Oh, it looks like it's gone. I didn't see it. What are we doing? We're close. So quite often there's zombies here. What I'll do is I'll park my car here so it's shining a light. We discovered that this was the best place to get in. There are other places you can get into, but it's difficult to get anywhere from them. The robot does actually walk all the way up if you do it right. And then that should do, shouldn't it? Right, I made a decision when I woke up this morning that in the car there's absolutely no point in me taking the bow, and actually, as it turned out, there's no point in me actually taking the block either, because I didn't actually, I think I used it once the other day. So yeah, go figure. Let's just put that down there. Go there. Well, how am I going to... Oh, yeah. I haven't checked my metabolism, have I? Need to drink stuff. Eat stuff. Let's do a drink haul. There's a hole in the fence right in front of, just on the other side of that bush. And then you got the barracks there, which are getting a bit hard to see now because of the way the light's going through the fence. I was thinking about dropping it, but I just started thinking, actually, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should. The robot over on the left there, just through the thing. Just it was going left to right. I'm pretty certain that's the other one. There's two robots in here, and there's one that's guarding the area. The only way you can get in is by getting the robot to come out, walk up to us this end, and then you basically leg it in. But then once you're in, the only way out is actually to go out the back way, which is where the other robot's going round and round in circles. This is one of those ones which is actually harder to get in and out of. I should eat some. I want to make sure I've got space for what's coming next, basically. So, vitamin, alcohol, deep pollen pills, painkillers, antibiotics. Doobie doobie doobie. Don't need food. Eat that. Over there. Probably shouldn't need that either. I don't need that. Travel as light as you possibly can. Now, where I'm going in, I don't need that. I'm sure they've done it wrong. I'm sure when you don't have anything at all, it should be north. North only. You get north and you don't get the other ones. And then when you get the basic compass, then it gives you the cardinal points. Then you get the next one, it gives you the middle ones. And then if you get like an advanced one, it should be showing the degrees. That's what I feel like it should be like anyway. Cool. Just move to the... So there is a robot down on the other end of this one that's just doing a very short route. And the problem is that he can walk all the way up here around the back of these buildings. And that's a problem, but it's also good because that gives you the opportunity it's going to walk further than that. Oh. I thought it was a barrack, but it's not, is it? He's walking up, say. Oh crap! Well, that could have gone a lot better. I'll probably turn that off and go to night vision. I honestly thought he walked up to the end of the thing and then he turned around and was walking away. So I thought it's safe to walk across between the two things. And of course, when I heard him go prisoner, I'm going, oh. But then I thought he was going to walk up between the two of them. But he didn't. I don't know where he is now. Oh, just like out there. I shall. And of course, you can tell that if he does decide to come over, he's going to. He can look down. He'll see you. Holding his sight. Where's Platinum when you need it? I don't know whether he needs one or not. Let's open it. Oh, I didn't bring any. We're doing that one over there. I did that one, didn't I? Yeah. Lock. There's so many shotgun shells. Just wait for the red light to come back. It's not pointing this way yet. Hmm. That was a heavy, wasn't it? I'm sorry, it's really dark. Actually, will this work? Oh, it will work. Cool. There you go. Can't actually see him at the moment. It looks bright, so is that what he's walking towards us? Or he's walking away from us because it's bright, it's reflecting off something? Looks like he's walking away. Okay, there he's going. See, so hard to work out which way. You see in the light and you're trying to think, well, which way is he? Oh, there he is. So if it wasn't for the fact that there were all those zombies out and about, I could have made a dash for it for the bunker when I triggered him last time. Alt E, no, Shift E. There you go. Do you know what I'll do? I'll wait for him to walk over, which is what he's doing. There he is. Have you? Yeah, just sort of. I'm kind of thinking that if I fire a shot, it will attract the attention of the zombie. And I think it's also going to attract the attention of the robot. The robot come charging over to find out what the noise is all about. And there isn't really much far distance you can go to hide. And if he shoots the car and blows it up, it will take me out if I'm standing next to it. Let's just say that that's a bust and move on. Oh, there's a drop just north of us. Let's go and do that. Sorry about that. Maybe later. Maybe when it's daylight and I can actually see what's going on. It's difficult to work out whether... every time I thought, yes, I can get out, the robot was actually pointing in the way that I didn't think he was. Didn't seem to matter what I did. There we go. Over there. Tiptoe through the tree. Right, I'm going to go to that mode, press V, and I got my gun. Oh, cool. We're okay. Oh, nice. It's a food one. I'm sure this should have had zombies in it. This thing got the 4 shots. Will that not go in a quiver? call it. Well, I'll put it around. Car, and the car, in the car, in the car, in the car. Cheeseburger and tuna salad. Nice. I'm trying to find the SVD. That's my objective. It's going to be in a bunker somewhere, probably, because it's hard to find. So I'm kind of thinking along the lines that maybe it's one of the bunkers that we haven't done for a long time, and that's why I thought we could do that one. But too dark on my own. If it was daytime, I'd have a better go at it because I could actually see where the robot was and which way it was pointing. But it was just too difficult. Oh god. I forgot that was there. This is what I wasn't pouncing in, wasn't it? I think there's a bridge down here somewhere. Yeah. Just like real life, you don't take stupid risks. Cheese factory. No, that's that one. I got one in my head that he was on the way to get somewhere. Oh, it's the one in C4. Yeah. Yeah, it probably is. There's another one that's in my mind as well, and there's a ramp, and going up and down a ramp, but it's a small area. But they're all quite small ones, aren't they? I think I'll go and check out the one in C4 to see if it is the one I think it is. Because that'll hopefully get to the point where it's daylight. Where's the road gone? Okay, so you've got an advantage on me if you're watching the stream because you can actually see more than I can. I don't want to go right. Right. Yes, right. Cool. This is, I think, very much one of those places where you want to stay on the road as much as you can because of all the rocks. It's a very rocky place. Yes, you can cut corners. Yes, I do often cut corners. No, I don't cut corners here, even though I could, because I can never remember where the rocks are. Well, not might cut the corners a couple of times, like cut a corner there, because I know that the road goes around to the right, and then it goes around to the left, and then and then it goes to the right again. You know, I think you can go through here, through the trees. Yeah. Then go this way towards the garage. Oh, I thought there was a barrier there, but there wasn't. Then you go across here. There is a barrier. You get it right. There's this bit here where the road goes all the way around to the left here, but there's actually no point because it just goes around to the left and then comes back around to the right again, which is basically straight in front of you, so you just drive in a straight line. And you kind of do it on the other side as well. You have to be a little bit careful here. But there's a bump. That saves a lot of time. I am on the lookout for a car like this. That's camouflage. Camouflage colours. That's why I do stop while looking around, have a little bit of a nosy certain places. Just to see if there's any kind of interesting. And then you can cut this corner here. Back up onto the road. You can cut through that gap over there in the trees, but I can't remember how you get through. Where we want to get to. You can cut across this bit though. The road, but you want to stay on the road and then go past these trees here, and then when you get to the gap there's a little building, and there's a little building you can turn right before it, and you can just basically cut straight across here. It's a bit treacherous. Straight line, and then you're back on the road again. Oh, not there. Yeah. It's a great way of topping out bits of the journey as you're going along. Shooting range is just up here. Shooting range is a good place to find stuff. Often get cars and whatnot. Probably not best to do it at night. Doors are open. Someone's been here recently. And the spawn rate. I'm finding stuff that's an indication that the spawn rate has happened. I like to shut the doors on that because if I do get attacked by zombies, I can go and hide in the building. Check on the tables first. So I'm walking, because if I run, then I'm likely to attract the attention of anything from a distance. You notice that the oh, there we go. I didn't see what that was. I can run over here. Go. Across the line. Oh, just one of those. I was pressing 2 and nothing happened. Another one there. Do 3. I'm missing. Some of those were missing. Right. Reload those. Yep. Search the bodies, see if there's anything worth grabbing. M1 scope. Not really there. Hunter 85, that's it. It's a mix. No. So there's tents up there. There's 3 tents. And further down. There again. I find it's the easiest way to set. Just go in and then strafe, but look at the vicinity. Oh yeah. No. The 22.22 and 85. We don't like that gun, so we're not inclined. Oh, there is another tower just around here. I'd already got into the car when I remembered about it, that's why I drove around. One bow silencer. Right. Curious to know whether you can have multiple silencers, bow silencers, in your bow. So I'm just going to test that theory. I've got my bow in here, haven't I? Already got a bow silencer on. As you see, I've got another silencer on there. No, you only have one then. But yeah. Got 2 bow silencers. Right, moving on. So the next place we're going to go to is the town, which is Maestro's base. Maestro is the owner of the server that I'm playing on. If you don't know already, this is a co-op PvE server. Where the road goes, there we go. Yeah, so basically the idea is that everyone's friendly on here. It's not role-playing, it's just people with a shared goal. Maestro does have an ultimate goal, though, that he will make his server public, and at such time he wants everyone who's on it at the moment, i.e. me and my lot, to sort of join up with him and his lot, and then have a more cohesive gameplay, strategies, etc. Protecting your base, you know, doing the whole kit and caboodle. Yeah, so I will say on the other side of the coin that he said that about a year ago, and haven't quite achieved that lofty. There was a fence here, but he might look like he's got rid of it. Get that one though. He's kept that one. Big bases are expensive to maintain. The base that I started with, my idea for a base. Oh, sorry. Was a bit bigger than what it was, and people used to come in and say, "That's going to be really expensive," and I'm going, like, no, you know, it is a PvE server, but actually it's very expensive. It's not expensive in money; it's expensive in toolkits, which is why I was quite happy to pick up all those toolkits earlier. Oh, go this way. I'll not hit the tree. And the bush. Usually some rocks through here, and I usually do alright in not hitting them, he says. But it's dark. There we go, through here. There's the gap. There's basically a straight line here for the gap in the trees. Oh! Connection lost. Oh no. Don't need the camera on for this bit, do we? Oh. I will say that I've been having some strange issues today. I was broadcasting on Discord, and then around about 5 o'clock, Discord just disconnected. It was discordant in my gameplay. Managed to get it working again. Then I went to dinner, came back from dinner, and noticed that there was tweeted a big red blob of internet down for Virgin Media, and the Virgin Media was actually the ISP that I use. So I think, like, oh god. And then I did actually have some issues myself trying to connect to Strange Things. I went on to another streamer, and it had the video was playing fine, but I couldn't connect to the chat room. There's always that possibility that there's no chatter in the chat room because no one can connect to the chat room. But I'm streaming okay. I'm not streaming okay. This is disconnected. It might be my internet's gone down. Oh, that won't work, will it? Yeah. I don't know if I'm live or not. Oh, that's disconnected. Stream's reconnecting. Okay, so it's not. Oh, sorry, I'm not talking. I'm talking to myself then. I stopped the stream. I had to stop and restart OBS to get it to work. Are we looking back on there now? Oh, it's still the RTC connecting. Go away. Sorry about this. Seem to be experiencing some technical difficulties. I can't connect to my own chat room. Oh, I am live. Okay. I'm live. I'm alive. Yes. Oh. I don't know. Right. Okay. There we go. I don't know that. Was it working now? Do you know it still doesn't do what it's supposed to do? There we go. I do apologize. I do. I was. Yes, it's a bit weird. My game crashed, and then I was going like, "Oh, really sorry about this. It looks like the game's crashed." Blah 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 blah. And then, what the hell? Everything. Everything that's connected to the internet basically went down. So the internet went. I don't know what you're doing. Right. Okay. I exited the game. I'm just going to load it back up again. Can't seem to do anything in the chat room. I can't tell people that I'm live again. It's connecting to chat. This might be the issue that why no one's been saying anything in the chat room. So I do apologize, but at least the video is working. I'm going to try reloading back into the game and see what happens. Yeah, just before about half an hour, 3/4 of an hour before the stream started, I saw a tweet, and someone had actually tweeted that basically most of Britain were down with regards to doing. tablet. My tablet's gone potty. If the power cable is on, then the screen doesn't work for you. Reload. Okay, inclined to say bored with that now. Game's not loading. I might call it a night. Lots of things are not connecting and loading as they should be. I think I'm actually going to call it here. Oh, what are you on that for? Right, hang on a minute. Right, there. Wait, oh, you didn't do it. Hang on a minute, I'm going to have to do this a bit manually. I pressed the wrong button by mistake and everything's gone a bit wonky. Right, play, transition. Thank you. Right, let's try that. Once more with feeling. Connection timed out. Yeah, I'm going to call it here while I still can. See, it plays the music then. Right. Big thank you to everyone who's joined tonight. I'm really sorry that I'm cutting this early, but I can't play. I can't get in the game. Stick around for the music because I'm going to attempt to do a raid if that works. I might have to do that manually. Next stream will be tomorrow. I'm sure it'll be all back up and running again tomorrow. I might even have my streaming PC up and running by then. Maybe Wednesday. Take care. Have a lovely evening or rest of the day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.